to be assisting you today. It looks like we're going to be measuring and fitting you for some hearing aids. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Now, I see for your last appointment they gave you the little booklet that had your options, whether you want to do an inner ear device, an outer ear device. Did you get a chance to check that over and decide what you think you might prefer? Okay, you think the inner ear? Okay, absolutely, that's fine. It is completely your preference. Alright, so what we're going to do, as mentioned last appointment, we're going to be taking some measurements, which include just the length, the width of your ear, as well as the angle in which it may lean forward, backward, up, down, left side, anything like that. So we're just going to take a lot of measurements to be as precise as possible. And then what we're going to do, we have this, I want to call it like a solution. It hardens almost like a soft wax. This is like a silicone and it's going to go in your ear. We are going to squirt that just right into your ear canal, and it's going to take the entire mold of the shape of your ear so that we can get an utterly perfect fit that is insanely comfortable for you to wear, where it feels like you're not wearing anything. So we'll do that last, pretty much about the last step after we take our measurements. That will pretty much be it. Pretty simple appointment. Now, since you're doing the inner ear, do you want a custom type of, what's the word I'm looking for, color to it instead of it being your typical skin tone? We can match it for as precise, as closely as possible to your skin tone. Or, I'm sure you saw those prints that were in the catalog. Would you like to choose from one of those, or do you want to keep it natural? Oh, really? The carbon fiber? Cool. Let's do it. Alright, that makes it easier. Let me put some gloves on and we're going to get started. Any pain or discomfort or any type of little scratches or sores in your ear at all today that you've noticed? No? Okay. Okay. So, one more thing too, I just wanted to mention, we do highly recommend, of course, that you do the bilateral hearing aids so that you're able to hear. You wanted to? Okay, I was gonna say, let me double check before I speak any further and make sure that you definitely do have hearing loss in both ears. I said it and I was like, wait, maybe this is a different patient. Yes, you're right. Okay, so what we're gonna do, where's my little thing? So this might feel kind of funny. We don't necessarily need to do it right this second. We can do it before we do your mold. But I'm just going to take this, it's like a pipe cleaner, we're going to call it an ear cleaner today, and I'm just going to clean around both sides of your ears. Really, this is kind of like, you know how a dentist has an explorer to look in the mouth? I have an ear cleaner to look around the ear. So I'm just going to kind of poke and prod around with this and go in your ear a little bit. As you can see, these are just very soft and nice, and they shed quite a bit, a little bit of lint coming off them, but don't worry. So go ahead and just turn for me if you don't mind presenting this ear a little closer to me. And what I'm going to do is just kind of look around the ear. Now, if I'm poking around in any spot and you feel discomfort, or you're like, oop, that spot actually feels tender, or it feels like maybe you have a little scratch there, kindly let me know. I don't want you to have any discomfort at all during our appointment today. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, can you please present the other ear to me so that I can look at that one in depth? No, don't see any issues. I don't see any redness, any swelling, any sign of trauma. Nothing like that on that ear. It all looks good. Here we go. Let's check this ear. Check the back side. And really, I just want to make sure that if for some reason you do have any type of little cut or laceration, really kind of one of the main reasons why I like to look so thoroughly is just to make sure that there's not like any scratches or open skin, that when we do apply that kind of thickening solution to take the mold, it does not cause any harm or irritation at all. So that'll do. Now I'm going to take some measurements. Now, just so you're aware, when I am measuring you, you're probably going to hear you get the point, over and over while we measure every which way of your ear. And then you're also going to hear, because as I am perceiving what the measurements are, I want to make sure we get them in the computer ASAP so there's no room for error or for forgetting. So go ahead and just tilt a little bit more that way so I can get your ear straight on. Perfect. Thank you. And you just hold still and just allow me to do all the work here. We're going to take a couple different angles. Let me wrap this around a bit so we don't lose it. Okay, 15, 17, just a couple more measurements on this side. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11, 12. Okay. Check on your lobe here. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And let me see the depth of your tragus here. Let's see. Perfect. And I'm just going to feel a little bit here. So some people on their ear, especially like their inner ear here, can be a little bit of like a much tougher cartilage, and then other people have a little bit more malleable. Is it malleable or malleable? Cartilage where I can kind of mold it a little bit more. So let me just feel your ear. Just feel your ear. Okay, that'll do. Now if you would be so kind, just flip the other way. And I'm going to take those measurements as well. Then we're going to put in the mold in your ear. Not the bad mold like the spores mold. Just the mold for your ear assisted hearing device. Okay. Any questions so far? Concerns? Issues? No? Okay. Let's take a look. Alright. put your chin down just ever so slightly. Good. Thank you. 26, 27, 28, 33. Let's see. 13, 14. 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost done. I know this part's a little bit boring. 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and let me see your tragus here as well. Let's see if that's the same. A little bit. A bit smaller. And let me set that down for now. I'm just going to feel for the malleableness on this side. Let's see. I'm just going to feel. Okay. Good. So I think we are ready to put in the silicone to take the mold, okay? Do you feel ready? Yes? Okay. So let me get that out. Looks like a needle. I promise it's not. It's actually flat. No needle. No needle here. And what we're going to do is just slide this in your ear canal as far as we can in, like not way in the back by your eardrum, but close to it. And we're going to squeeze. About 2 cc's is going to come out and fill up your ear canal, okay? And then we'll do the other ear. Sound good? All right, let's do it. So here we go. I'm just going to put this in your ear. Good, and here we go. Squeeze. Perfect. Does it sound a little funny? Yeah, it's gonna be a little hard to hear because it's gonna be blocked in your ear. Let me just make sure that it's starting to firm, and it is. So no worries. Now we're just gonna do the other ear. Are you okay if we do them both at one time? Yeah? Okay. So go ahead and just turn this way for me. Perfect. And we are just going to do the same thing. Turn a little more. Good. Here we go. And squeeze. Good. Now give me a second. Let me make sure that's starting to get firm. And then once those harden in a couple more seconds, we'll be able to just pull them out. And they'll be a perfect mold, okay? Perfect. And then you'll be on your way. Just give us approximately about 7 to 10 days, and we'll have them for you, okay? You're going to come in. We're going to make sure that they fit you adequately, and then we'll start with testing your hearing and seeing how we need to adjust it so that you can have an amazing listening experience and just improved hearing, okay? All right, good. Let's check that first one. Turn this way. And I'm just going to reach. Perfect. Let's set that there to get hardened a little more. Turn. Let's get this one. Let me just feel. Give that another second. Not quite ready. Just make a note. Any second now. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Now those can both finish getting completely hardened, and we have the perfect mold of your inner ear. So we'll be able to design you with the perfect hearing device, okay? Yes, of course, you're so welcome. In the meantime, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, worries, anything like that, give us a call. We'll be happy to let you know how the process is going, about how much longer it'll be, etc. Okay? Alright, you take care.